A year ago, the entire city learned about the good work being done by some of our Omaha police officers trying to help make a change in our neighborhoods.
And that included serving as volunteers to make a positive impression on children. Tonight, John Chapman reports in depth, even more officers going above and beyond.
Out on the streets, the Omaha Police Gang Unit makes contact with all kinds of people, many of them young, some of them in trouble, and they do run into people who just might need a break.
We get just that feeling that they're ready for a change, that maybe they're just on the edge of having one foot in a damaging culture and another foot in a desire to want to do better.
Doing better for many of the young people wanting to turn their lives around means a good job. Right now, there is a need for workers in the trades, construction workers, carpenters. Sergeant Aaron Hansen with the Omaha Gang Unit has formed a team and plans to move some of these troubled individuals off the streets and onto a job site in order to improve their lives. The first stop is Levon Stennis Williams and the Reconnect to Success Reentry Program.
And so what we try to do is provide them with educational opportunities as well as life skills that will make them successful in the workplace and address issues in their lives that may be barriers to employment.
After that phase of the program, the individuals will need a connection to get their foot in the door to land a job in the trades. That's where Sue Martin of the AFL-CIO comes into play.
It would be up to our training coordinators for the apprenticeship programs. Once they're referred to them, there are certain criteria that each apprenticeship program requires, and so they'll have to go through that interview process and whatever the apprenticeship programs require.
Police say the program is good for police, the people involved, and the entire community.
If people believe that police officers care about them and their kids and their future, and they want them to be able to share the American dream and have a positive future, I think that helps build that trust. It makes it easier to speak with police officers about difficult topics.
With teamwork from the people around this table, Sergeant Hansen and the gang unit hope to move some people out of the glow of flashing police lights and into the sunshine of hard work and a better future. With photographer Mike Plews, John Chapman, WOWT 6 News.
And the Omaha Police Officers Association is donating $2,500.
The money will pay for 10 people to go through the reentry program to help them improve their lives.
We can't incarcerate our way out of a crime problem. I think we hopefully all understand that. And so to get involved, and really the money's kind of beside the point, any opportunity for us to do a good program like this to help people who need help, whether it be volunteer time or through financial commitments, it's just an easy thing for us to do.